Yes, I'm Mike Harvey, Superintendent of Zumbrota-Mazeppa Schools, and Madam Chair and members of the committee. I just want to speak on behalf of CTE in our school districts. My background is a little bit different. I started out in manufacturing. I was a tool and die worker and worked in manufacturing as a machinist for several years before coming into education. I taught in schools and became a high school principal. I was a high school principal, and I've been a superintendent. And next year, I am actually going back to the classroom to be a CTE teacher. And one of the reasons drawing me to that is the need that I see. And we need to promote these programs in our schools. Our kids are crying for these programs. Our kids need these programs. We're at a point in our school where we have a construction house project, for instance. We build a home every year. So kids are engaged in foundation work, plumbing, electrical, framing, roofing, the whole aspect of building a house. And those kids end up coming back into our communities. And when we talk about CTE revenue and levy authority, we're talking about our local economies. These are the kids that they're coming back and starting businesses in our communities. And it doesn't matter if you're in a metro or a rural district. These are the kids that are coming back and creating jobs. We had a partnership with Goodhue and Representative Altendorf's district, and we had to cut our partnership because we have so many kids in Zumbrota-Mazeppa that want to be in the program. I've been speaking with the superintendent in Goodhue where we had to break apart the program. They would love to add a program. And this sort of funding would allow that program to be added. Manufacturing, we're expanding. We're going into, it's not just, we're not talking about just laborers. We're talking about the skilled workers that our state and our communities are going to need. Engineers, we are expanding our programs in CNC work. So kids are working in SolidWorks, Mastercam. They're learning industry skills that are relevant, that they could come out of and enter the workforce and join apprenticeships, join companies today, employers today are willing to take our kids if we give them the basic skills and that foundation at the high school level. They are willing to work with those kids to further their education. And they're crying for these engineers, crying for these students. Our kids are asking for more of this programming as well. There are programs. So I'm going back to the classroom next year. It is what I've been seeing is I have a district that their shop sits empty. In an era where kids are crying for these programs, we don't have enough people. We don't have enough resources for these kids to take these courses. So that's where I'm at, and I really feel that and believe that our local economies are this money that you would spend and that what you would approve is instrumental to our state economy. We have to have our workers skilled, and the data will show it. 2/3 of our workforce need to have these skills. So I appreciate your time.